So, but why back to it? Why were you one of the 10 of 3,000? You're going to give me some humble response, but why?
No, I caused a lot of trouble. Maybe not dead or in jail or in the circus, but like those. It was. I've been acting out for attention for a little while. Okay, so it's a good thing I found it. Good thing I found a calling to the circus, or I would be in probably some other trouble. See, because every clown, every Simpson episode, every Muppet Show, like clowns get in trouble. What's funny is watching them get out of trouble. I mean, that's Charlie Chaplin. I mean, that's every sitcom. That's so it's. I don't know. It's like
you were just living your life, man.
Well, it's great. I mean, it's nuts, but it was fun to do that on the circus train, and then graduated, got my degree. So I dropped out of college. Asked my girl to marry me, join the circus. I'm not married, college dropout. Go back to CCM, get my degree, but moved to New York City and had the auditions. Okay, so the casting directors, you two, the two casting directors,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And then, okay, here we go. I'm gonna bounce this on my chin.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Oh, it's a heavy one. All right, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
That's incredible. Okay, hey Mike, that's a first. I love it.
Show business, baby.
Yeah,
business,
right.
So that was cool. So then I was on As the World Turns, All My Children, but I had actual lines on One Life to Live, so I got to say things like, "This one's on me," or maybe "Good to see you."
You felt great about it.
Under
too.
fives.
You felt great about it.
But I loved calling the dean at school, like, "Hey, turn on Channel 5. I got 3 lines today." By the way, all the good boys and girls who stayed in school, like they're bike messengers or they're waiting tables,
Yeah.
But I was in the union. I mean, I'll get a residual check this year for about 37 cents. But the shows are still on Soap Network, baby. Get those residuals.
Do you know when they're coming, or are you flipping through? Like, let me see if this is one of mine.
No. It was long. I got it on VHS somewhere,
In some box in the back of some warehouse on some project you've worked on.
Somewhere.
All right, man. Good.
Somewhere.
So do you have this story of? Because I think we can track back so many businesses, even though being a clown, there's something entrepreneurial about that venture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so where did that story, you don't have to tell us about all the trouble, like all the stuff you could have been in, but did you believe you were going to be one of those 10, or were you potentially just willing to fail to then learn?
Well, I auditioned one year and I didn't get accepted, like my sophomore year in college. Like, I'm going to go be a clown. Be like, yeah, shut up, whatever, okay? Yeah. So that kind of fuels me, I mean, I went to Covenant Catholic, okay, right over there, and I'm a work-study kid. So every day after school, I had to paint for 2 hours after school. So I was like the designated painter. So, and when I lived out of the circus train, I was saving my money. My buddy Joel and Harry, like we all kind of took turns cooking the food, or I'd make the food, saving some money up, and bought all this painting equipment when I got off the road. And you could lease a Toyota Tacoma for $79. Back then, gas was $1,
Yeah.
So I had a little pager, and I started the Paul's Painting Company because I didn't think I would do I think the circus was cool, and I was going to try and, like, go to New York, do the thing, but I had to pay off some student loans and put some money in the bank, and bought all these ladders and sprayers and all this stuff, and then ended up getting a gig walking on stilts at the Grand Victoria Casino.
In Rising Sun, Indiana.
It was, like, crazy. So,
right?
Yeah, and I was making two weeks of pay in one day.
So the passion was in there, man.
Well, it was fun. It was like,
right.
And you had this audience. You could only get on the boat every odd hour back then. All right, the boat had to sail, all that stuff. That's how they kind of tricked the Hoosiers into like getting gambling in their state. Well, they're not really going to gamble.
They're going to be on the river.
They're going to be on Lake Michigan and Gary or on the river. So
having some entertainment.
Yeah. Right. But it would be great. There would be like, I don't know, 500 to 1,200 people in this big lobby waiting to get on the boat, just standing there. And I just walk around on stilts and harassing people.
This is your stage.
They were all, you had this audience. They were doing nothing. I called it the Lucky Tunnel. These sweet ladies would walk under through my legs, and I polished the bald guys' heads with, a little rag, did some hat tricks, threw a hat, caught a hat. I'd pull my pants up and say, hey, chicks dig the legs. You want to see them? And then there was just drywall stilts. And hey, can you help me? So this sweet little lady would, like, pull my pants down, and I would drop my drawers, and I like silly bright polka dots. And this is when Clinton was in office. It was just funny. A lot of great stupid jokes. Dropping the drawers for the old ladies. I mean, it was just a silly gig, but a lot of fun.
Did you know that you were refining skills and talent then? Did you know it because you were, right?
Yeah. No, I was taking that kind of apprenticeship thing, because the circus, you're really not paid much at all, but you're learning things. You're doing 14 shows a week. I drove the clown car. which is.
Is that the low level thing? Like if you're the new guy,
no,
it was big deal.
It was a big deal. I drive the clown car. There's like my kids are making a big deal about I don't know, SpaceX or the 2 astronauts going up. It's like it's nothing. There's more people that have been in the International Space Station this year than have driven the clown car for the Ringling Brothers.
Well, let's be honest,
your stats,
though.
kids. Astronauts or clowns. What are you gonna do?
Do all the clowns come out of the ground somewhere? Come on, man. Where are they all coming
Secret
from?
tunnel, man. No. It's an '86 Chevy Cavalier. There's only like a tank. You could only see out of like this much of it, and Caesar was this dwarf from Poland. He's a little guy. So I just had to sit on Caesar, and then we packed it in with like 14 clowns. It was